Do you remember that dream you had about being a game developer? The dream that was fueled by games you loved? This feeling excited you to the point you began researching to see if it was even possible for you to make a game. Do you remember how it felt when you opened up your first game engine? How you may have felt lost, intimidated, overwhelmed? Maybe you started diving deeper into your research, looking for ways to get started with this new complicated tool at your disposal. Or maybe you began tinkering around with the engine just to get your feet wet. Day by day, you started feeling more comfortable in your new environment. Some days were better than others, but overall, you saw yourself making progress. You could feel yourself beginning to grasp the concepts of game development, how pieces of code would interact with each other, and the relationship your logic had with your art. You began to spend more time in the game development community, looking through countless tutorials to try and figure out that one feature you're struggling to implement. You start seeing other developers' games and compare them to yours. Maybe you feel excited about the thought of what is possible. Or maybe you feel discouraged that your game will never be as good as theirs. At this point, some of you may have already given up, but some of you continue to press on. Honing your craft, you work tirelessly developing your game. You get up early in the morning before your day starts to put in hours into your project. Maybe you stay up late working or put in time during your lunch break just to make some progress on your game. Blood, sweat, and tears are poured into your game's development, and you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're feeling confident in the direction your game is going and the progress you've made. You're at the point where you want to show off your project to others. Ignited by a renewed sense of motivation, you start shouting from the rooftops about your game. You tell everyone you know, friends, family, coworkers. Maybe you even make a social media account solely for the purpose of promoting your game. Kind words of encouragement begin to pour in and keep you motivated to continue working those early mornings and late nights, until one day it all stops. How far into this journey did you make it before you gave up on your dream? Was it when you opened up a game engine for the first time? Or was it when you saw games other developers were making? Maybe you got all the way to marketing your game, but you felt discouraged at the lack of engagement. Or maybe you actually released your game and it didn't do as well as you anticipated. The truth is, we all give up on our dream at some point along the way. We step away from what we love because we feel like it'll always be just a dream. But taking a break from something can be a good thing. It can help to renew your energy and ability to focus. Oftentimes we think of our best ideas or a different solution to our problems while we're taking a break. Our minds are allowed to rest and just be, without the stress of deadlines or pressure from others. If you're feeling stuck on your current project but don't want to completely step away from game development, then try starting another project. Make it a much smaller game than the one you're working on. Instead of implementing a bunch of features, start with one core mechanic that the game is built around. Over time, you may see this smaller game evolve into something spectacular, or it may just stay a tiny project that helped get you through that difficult time with your main game. But if you're at the point where you want to give up on your dream, or maybe you've already given up, don't be discouraged, because giving up is part of the game dev journey. Just think of it as taking a break until you get that passion and motivation back. And if this really is your dream, then it will come back. Thank you for watching this video. I hope what was said resonated with you, and know that you're not alone in how you feel. Throughout my game dev journey, I've given up multiple times. Even after releasing 2 games, I still feel at times like I can't make a good game. But every time I step away, I come back with a renewed passion and more experience to use that passion effectively. If you're in need of some encouragement about your game dev journey, drop a comment below. You never know who might help you out or who you might help out by sharing your journey. Thanks again for watching. I'll catch you later.